nitrogen is important for plant growth. Without nitrogen, plants don't grow very well. So farmers have to ensure that their crop has enough nitrogen to produce a good yield to maintain their living. Nitrogen has a varied impact on the environment. It occurs in different forms, and this has been described by researchers as the nitrogen cascade, because it is added in one form to soil to supply plants, but it can end up in the air, in water, and soil. So the environmental impacts are quite multifaceted. It can have an impact on biodiversity. It can have an impact on water quality due to eutrophication. It can have an impact on climate change because it can result in the production of greenhouse gas, of a very important greenhouse gas. And it also can have an impact on ozone in the stratosphere by destroying that good ozone. And it can result in ozone production in the troposphere. Nitrogen management is all about getting that nitrogen into the crop. That is what farmers want, and that's what environmental scientists also want. So we want to minimize what's in the environment and maximize what goes into the plant. So it's really about managing it at the source, because once it's in the environment, it's very difficult to control and to remove. So some of the ways are by applying an amount that plant needs, that just satisfies the plant needs, applying a source that is more stable in the soil, the timing it can be applied, and how it's applied in the soil. So it's really about nitrogen management at the farm level. The interesting thing about nitrogen is that we are bathing in nitrogen. So the nitrogen is all around us. It's more than 70% of the air is in nitrogen form. That is very inert and doesn't have any environmental impact. The way to get that nitrogen out of the air and into a form that can be applied to soils is either through legumes that are plants that have evolved and have a process in their roots where they can capture the nitrogen out of the atmosphere through symbiosis with bacteria, or the way humans do it is capturing that through an industrial process, the Haber-Bosch process. So that's a very intensive energy process because we need to break the very tight bonds of this inert nitrogen gas.
BASF. We create chemistry.